I want people to realize that like fundamentals of a lot of what we're talking about and thinking about going forward are still important. I keep seeing so much about like SEO is dead or like the future of SEO is AIO or GEO or whatever variation. And I want people to remember to stay focused on the stuff that works and just evolve the strategy. So keyword research isn't dead, but it should be evolved in this direction. You're still trying to understand what are people searching for and how can you reach them. And I think SEOs in particular compared to every other marketing department, because everybody within the organization is trying to figure out how to deal with AI because it's not just coming for SEO, it's coming for everything. But we're particularly well situated to figure out what people want based on what they're searching for, doing that keyword research, and then also the way we craft our pages. So the next step after doing keyword research, like how would you think about creating content going forward? You mentioned the importance of being human focused. Like, is there anything, if you look back on the way you approach Backlinko content early on, that you would change right now in terms of just overall format, multimedia, stuff like that? Like that being the second step in the SEO process, creating content.
Not really, actually, because I think that you don't want to go all in on LLMs and just pretend Google's dead, because it's far from dead. So I would still write for Google first, and then that authority will hopefully translate to LLM. The big difference is, a big factor for content that ranked in Google was like engagement metrics from users, right? Click-through rate, dwell time, how long they spent on the page. But if you're part of a summary that is an answer from a prompt in an LLM, it doesn't really matter how compelling your content is, which is kind of weird to look at it, but it's true. So if I was just optimized for LLMs, my stuff might be a little more personal side. So it might be more like, my perspective is this, and here's something I did. And that way the LLM will be incentivized to train on that. If you just have generic content, it's already been trained on it 100 times, already seen the same thing 100 times. It's harder for you to sort of get in there. So I would still write like I did in the early, maybe even more in the earlier days of Backlinko, where it was more like, hey, I'm trying this thing and here's how it worked.